All right. Let's see. Okay, so you guys are up there. Okay, Moose, if you could, would you please call me? Um, trying to get my earphones. Okay, Moose, can you possibly call me? I just put my earphones on. Okay. Man, I gotta get this stuff. Hello, Miss Moose. What a night. Okay, so can you see what I'm doing? Is it clear now? Okay, great. You're not feeling good. I'm sorry. Okay, so I can't wait to show you the one that I've got done already. It's still in the mold, but what I'm gonna do is pour this, and let's see, I've got these little cups. That would be easier for this. Let's see. And I had music, and I don't have music now. I was all ready to go. And then, of course, of course, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare at Lorraine's stream. Moose is telling me technical difficulties is my middle name, and you got that right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just gonna switch thingies to that. I just want to make sure I've got all of this off of the edges and stirred real well. All that. Okay. Now, what I did last night was poured it into, like, I put it in 4 cups last night, but I really don't think I needed 4 cups. So we're going to put some in this. lead in that one. Can you see everything that I'm doing? Okay. 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 Then I guess I don't. Well, I'll need those in a minute. Um. Well, here they are. I know this looks like I'm just making a mess, but I don't like to add all my micas in one bunch. I'm ahead of you. The leg. You're watching me here. Oh, well, but it was too late. I already had started pouring. Anyway, I'll learn. I'll learn. That's how I did it last night. So last night I stuck on the blues and the greens, and tonight I'm going to do more of the purples and blue, maybe a little bit of, I got all kinds of pretty colors, that's all I could say. So we're going to put like about that much of that in there with um, yeah, damn dog. A little bit of that with a little bit of, this is small tongue mica powder violet and small tongue golden purple, and I'm going to be adding some iridescent blue. Oh, I hope that's not the one. Well, I'm going to be adding some, a little bit of iridescent gold, the silver tongue. And I find if you don't just like dig it in and put the whole thing in there, it eventually will um, start melding with the resin. You don't get as many lumps, bumps and bumps. Hail, Jeff. I hope you missed all the technical difficulties. I'm really just getting started. I showed a couple things off and mixed up some resin, and I'm trying to get this calendar done, this perpetual calendar, and then I've got one ready to unmold, and I'm anxious about that. But and Moose isn't going on tonight. She changed her mind. Okay, and So now I'm taking a little bit more out of this because I'm going to use this I'm going to use this in one of the rings, but I do save like I did save a little bit of extra because that's how I got all my what do you call it? When you get them all mixed up. Not, well, it's kind of a dirty pour, but not really. I mean, uh, molded, molded it, I put a little bit in, and then a little bit in, and then a little bit in, and then I poured a bunch of stuff over it. I know what I want to say, and I can't get the word out of my mouth. Cannot get the word out of my mouth. Okay. And we're going to take a little bit of, yeah, this one. This, I can't read the jars on this. Oh, this is one of those. It's open, but I have it upside down, and so everything went on top. Okay. This one will be by itself. I really love mixing all those kind of tie-dye looking. What do you call that? Not tie-dye, but you told me the word yesterday. You said it. You're looking at me like, I don't know. Yes, it's kind of swirled, and it's blended, and I don't know. Guys, I just can't think. I just can't. Okay, so, excuse me, we'll have a, how do I want to do this? Because that's too close. I could add a little bit more blue to that. Okay. Good night, Moose. Thanks for helping me get back up here. So I'm on my own, guys, so I can't see the chat. I'm sorry, so just bear with me. I can try to get back in there again. Okay, this is a little bit better. I feel lost. Let me see if I can get back in this chat. Ooh, in this chat real quick. I feel so bad because, man, it just wasn't, nothing was working right. Why can't I not pull this up? Nope. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I just I'm sorry. That's all I could say is I'm so sorry because it's disappointing that because I enjoy trying to read the chats and stuff. Okay, so let me see if I can make some room back here. And then I'll put down this center of this calendar. And then we will go from there. Sorry, my throat is very itchy tonight. Sippy, sippy, let's not be dehydrated. I got some cranberry raspberry. Okay. So I'm going to start by putting this in the middle. Now on these things, you don't want to dome them too much because they've got to fit in the grooves on the part that puts it together. So put just a little bit more of this in. Okay. Then you can see this blue-purple ship, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this same stick. And we'll pour into this one. This is a really pretty color. Actually, I think I can put a little bit more in here. Okay. So that's those two. And I'm going to leave those aside right there. I might have to mix up some more blue for the background on the other side. And okay, I've got these here. And we'll kind of do more of a blue. Oh, you guys probably can't see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I guess you can. Okay. I had to look up. I've got this kind of tilted so that I can see, but I can't read, so I don't know how. Yes, I do. I'm just kidding. I can't read upside down. Okay. So we'll do that, and we're going to add... Where did I put that one? Yeah. And we're going to add a little bit of this to that. Ooh. And we'll see what we come up with. Now the one that I have ready, I guess I started it around 10 o'clock at night last night. And let's see. I'm going to have to mix that into here because that little cup isn't going to get me through that whole next ring, which is okay. This is kind of the process I took last night, and I know it seems like it's a tedious or maybe not needed thing. I did it this way to have some leftover colors. Some I might have to mix up again, but for the most part, I think this actually needs some more green. Let's put some of this in. Trying to give it that some kind of a galaxy feel to it with the colors. When I get to the background, then we'll get to, yeah, that's what this needed. Then we'll get to the more of the galaxy look in the background. But I wanted these separate so that you can read the, it's got the dates, the month, the day of the week, and this one has the moons, the different phases of the moons. Okay. I think this is not going to be stirred up enough. Let me... get a popsicle stick and smash up any little lumps that might still have. That looks a little bit better. Okay. Now the other calendar that I got, this one didn't come with one. It came with a stand. Oops. Oh man. And I'm hoping that this will fit into that same stand, and I'll just use it for when I'm ready. Okay, let me set this aside. Gotta get a Q-tip. Oh my. No, I didn't have any boo-boos like this last night. Not like this, anyway. I think it'll be okay. Um, I plan on putting down a darker blue. So, kind of get this covered up. I've got a lid, and I know it goes to a mica. The lid is right here, but I can't find the mica. So I've got these two that I'm going to put together for this last one. And we'll put that in here. Like I say, I don't, oh, I think I do too remember the name of this. This mica is Yes So Great. It's Yes, I just can't read the colors on them because they're so tiny, and well, this one looks like it says blue purple, but I can't promise you that. And so we'll get this going in here. And I want to add, well, I guess I don't really need to add any of this to that. Or do I? Let's see. No, we'll leave that at this color. And then I'm going to pour some of this into that with this blue because I needed more to get around that outer ring. That looks so pretty. I wonder if it would cure that way if you did something like that. I do have a little bit of this purple. I'm just going to add a touch. Concentration. Okay. Now, air bubbles out. If my hands weren't sticky, I would have used my other sprayer. But this is 99% alcohol, so that will dry. And now I've got to move that thing into that corner. So hopefully it'll stay level enough for me. Okay. Okay. Now, let me do this. Because I'm going to have two areas for the other two things. The other two, you guys still hanging in here with me? I see the chat, but I don't know if it's moved. Okay, so next we'll do this section. And let me wipe some of this stuff off so I'm not like running into it. Okay, so, oh good. So I've still got some, still got some clear. Got some blue. There's nothing in that. Okay. So what I did last night, and hopefully it'll work the same tonight, was I just kind of like drizzled this around. And we got some of this. Now these colors I'll have to probably make up again because I don't have enough for both sides. Not that I'm filling them up with these. I'm not, but just to get the color effects in there. I might as well leave that out. I'm sorry, this is kind of a long one tonight. I hope you guys are enjoying it though. Let's see, get a little bit of this out. Okay, so okay, let's set that aside. Now I'm gonna have to mix up some more blue and some more whatever color that was. Maybe it was this one. Yep, it's this one. With a little bit of blue. I know this looks tedious, but this is what I did last night. And I should have watched some other videos to get my gears in the right direction. Let's see. That one might need more blue in it. That's what I'm thinking. Oops. Didn't mean to take it over that thing. Okay. You guys still hanging in there with me? If somebody types in the chat, I can see it move. And I can't see it to read it. Okay. So now we'll get this other one in here. We're getting to the fun part now. We're almost to the place where we be filling it up. Okay. So Same thing here, just kind of drizzle around. This is going to be so pretty, you guys. Okay. All right. Now, here comes the fun part. Okay. Get that out of the side. Oh, I might gonna be having some extra resin here tonight. Oh boy. Okay. So next thing I'm gonna do is put this so you guys can see. Right? Can you see? Oop. As long as the phone doesn't fall off of here, I'll be doing good. Okay. So we're just gonna pour this in. Pour this in. Pour that in. I don't think I put any of this in there. I guess I did. Pour some of this in. It's the experimental chemist. What is she doing? No, that's how I feel. It's gonna turn out really pretty, I promise. Okay, get that out of the way. And then we want the rest of this one. And I'm sure I'll need the rest of this. Well, I think I just better overdo it just because I don't know how much I need. Okay, so now that all of this is in here, what I did was I just did a couple of little turns like this yesterday and picked it up from the bottom. And there we go. This is our color. So here we go. Oh boy. Okay, now I need to put a popsicle stick under this, I think. Oh, that's really pretty. Wow. This looks kind of in the ocean. Abalone shell. Man, I just can't think lately. Okay, let me take this aside. Let me just go around the edges of this. Okay. And wow, this is really pretty. Okay. So let me just pour a little bit more of this on this end. And I think I'm good on that one. Okay. right. Now, let me get these cups out of the way. And these micas out of the way. Well, let me unstick my hands first. I can't wait to show you guys the one that I'm going to unmold. I can move this whole tray and put it where I'm going, but okay. Alrighty. Let me get these. Okay, what is that? I've already got cat hairs. Okay. Get all this stuff out of the way, and then we get to unmold the other one. Okay, let me get this over here. Okay. One more time here. Hopefully. Now, I got to bring this stuff over there. Hang on. Can I do it without spilling it across the floor? I'm sure I can. Don't even think like that. Okay. I've got a, oh, I don't know what it's called. It's just this little shelf, I guess, for shoes or extra space in the closet. And I've got it sitting over here. Now, got a bunch of little ones. And here comes the fun ones. Okay, this is supposed to be able to snap together. Now, I don't know how much I have to do to it to be able to, you know, as far as trimming, I don't know how much I'll have to trim in order to get it together, but we can unmold it and see what it looks like. Now, this is from last night, like I said. Oh, no. This is too bendy. This isn't. This is too bendy. You guys. Well, it hasn't been a full 24 hours yet. but I don't know if you guys can see through the mold. You know, if I had a flashlight, that would be cool. You guys would be able to see through it, because this just looks really cool. And this side looks really cool. I'm gonna try it. I hope I'm not sorry. Come on, be nice to me. Be nice. We're not pulling on the we're not pulling on the inside. We're only pulling it from outside. These are gonna get stuck. There it goes. Okay. Oh, I see what they're saying about it being the inside. This is gonna be... Oh, I hope this isn't the outside. It's going to be... Oh, heck. I knew there was something about the inside and the outside. I like this. Let's see if I can get this one undone. Well, and if they're both inside, you know what? It really doesn't make any difference, because I do like the... Yeah, see, I think that is going to be the outside. Very interesting. Now that I got all the cat hair showing. Okay. Then we got the rings. Now I think I'll start... No, I better start with the outside one. Hopefully these will firm up. This is not fun. Ooh, the letters or the numbers turned out nice. That turned out nice. So that goes here. And this is supposed to turn, which it does. But I can't leave it in there right now because it's too bendy. Okay, so then we'll go for the next ring. Look at how good that turned out. Oh, I'm not pleased with this. I'm not pleased with this. I don't know. I don't know what I'll think with it. Maybe, I don't know. Well, now, that's kind of weird because, you know, when you're doing it, you don't think of it like that. I put this as being the outside, not the inside, because this just makes more sense this way, the colors. Yeah, these turned out good. Now this mold, okay, the mold that I just got done doing, pouring, the middle of that is different phases of the moon. This one is weather. So you got a tornado. I don't know. That could be a moon, and that could be the sun, a snowflake, lightning, rain, raindrop. So this is all kind of cool. Okay, so that goes there. Now, I can't believe how good that these came out. I thought for sure I was going to have some kind of a mess. Anyway, this is the stand. And I know I've got some overage on this. I don't know. This might be too thick. Oh, nope, there it goes. Wow, that fits in really nice. Yeah, I'm going to have to trim this down to get it to fit in, I think. Oh, there it goes. Kind of. Nope. I'm going to have to, I think this side's a little too fat. But other than that, it all turned out good. And I've got some little things over here that I did with the leftover paint. Listen to me. Leftover resin from this. And so, let's see, I just really love the way this turned out. I might have to do the outsides over. But I do like how these turned out. Okay, so I did another perfume bottle. And that's how that one turned out. And then we've got the Eiffel Tower. Let's see how this turned out. I domed this one pretty good. I might not be able to get into it. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I'm definitely over the edges here. There it goes. And this needs to be trimmed up, but that's the little Eiffel Tower there. I don't know which way, you guys. Probably that way for you. I don't know. And some of these I tried to swirl leftover paint or leftover resin. Boy, I got paint on the mind. Maybe I need to be painting again. Yeah, these are pretty much all the same. I was hoping that I had some more greens in some of these, but I don't. It's mostly blue. This one might have a little bit more green. Yeah. This one had a little bit more green. This one is a little bit more marbled. Marbled. That's the word that I was trying to get Moose to say. Marbled. And this one is a little bit, not too much. But that's what I did. And then we got this last one. So what I have to say right now is if you enjoyed what you see, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And like and share. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And I will say good night. Sorry it was so long. Whoops. My phone is breaking. Good night, y'all. Bye-bye.